History will not be kind to Donald Trump, so we should never appease him. And we should fight back, which is what Canada is doing today. I can tell you right now that Team Canada is 100% united behind what the Prime Minister announced earlier today. Just over an hour ago, I got off a call with the Prime Minister and the other premiers, and there was a really, really strong sense of unity. Workers in Manitoba are at the center of this. You heard from the Prime Minister today that the Americans wanted to tariff heavy vehicles, which we manufacture here. We have a steel plant in Selkirk. So I'm glad that the Prime Minister has walked away from what would have been a bad deal. We all can see the negative impacts that acquiescing or appeasing Donald Trump would have. These tariffs that he's putting on us because he's got some sort of need to try and look macho or whatever is completely wrong. And we as Canadians should never accept it. We should always push back. And so in the meantime, we'll work together with the federal government to make sure that industries that are facing this uncertainty are going to get the necessary supports. I think the actions that the province has taken about procurement and keeping the American booze off the shelves have proven very effective. That has clearly gotten the attention of the Americans. They don't like it, so let's continue to drive that point and ensure that they feel that. So the U.S. booze, we won't be ordering anytime soon in light of this attack on our country by Donald Trump. And when it comes to the procurement, we were sitting on a number of tenders, right? We were sitting on them. We were going to remove some preference away from U.S. business, right, if we actually had a deal here. But since Donald Trump has attacked our country today, well, we're going to keep tendering and saying we're going to prefer Canadian business to American business. We've already reduced the amount that we spend on U.S. companies by more than 80% last year. But we should recognize that the Trump administration and the president are deeply flawed. He's got 2 more years left in office. We should be prepared to duke it out for 2 years. And then hopefully sanity will return to America. Well, I appreciate the federal officials for the outreach and keeping our team in the loop. And I got their back 100%. I think they did the right thing by walking away. I think all Canadians are united in the pride that we feel for our country and the disappointment we feel for Donald Trump and his administration. But we also know that the American people will come through this and will come back to being good trading partners in the future. So it's our hope that we can continue supporting our businesses and economy for the next couple of years so that we can see a change from the American people who hopefully by now see that Donald Trump is the worst thing that's ever happened to your pocketbook in history.